Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to model and rig this awesome robotic arm in Blender. We'll go from a basic cylinder all the way to a fully functional arm with inverse kinematics and even a working claw. If you're into modeling, rigging, or just want to learn some cool techniques, you're in the right place. So follow along and let's build it step by step. First, open up Blender, press A to select everything, then hit Delete to clear the scene. Now press Shift plus A and add a cylinder. In the pop-up at the bottom left corner, change the number of vertices to 20. Go into Edit mode, select the top and bottom faces, then press X and delete the faces. Now press A to select everything, then press Shift-D to duplicate it and move it along the Y-axis. Turn on X-ray mode so we can see through the mesh. Select the edge loops you want to shape, turn on proportional editing by pressing O, and move them on the Z-axis to create a bend. Press P and choose By Loose Parts to separate the mesh into individual objects. Go back to Object mode, and now we have two separate objects. Select the first object and go into Edit mode. Press Ctrl plus R to add a loop cut, then scale it on the Z-axis. Turn off proportional editing if it's still on, and press S, then 0 to flatten that loop. This will give us a sharper edge. Now press Ctrl B to bevel it a little bit. Then press Alt-E and choose Extrude Faces along normals to push it out slightly. Select a few faces, press I to inset them, then Alt-E and choose Extrude Individual Faces. Do the same thing on the other side if you want more detail. Switch back to Object mode, right-click, and choose Shade Smooth. Go to the Modifiers tab and add a bevel modifier. Back in Edit mode, select another loop, scale it down, and extrude it upward on the Z-axis. Go back to Object mode, move the object up so it's sitting on the grid, then right-click and choose Set Origin to 3D Cursor. Now select the second object and add similar details. I also added a Solidify modifier to make it thicker. Now it's time to rig it. Press Shift plus A and add an armature, which gives us a single bone. Go to the Object Data tab with the bone selected. Under Viewport Display, enable In Front so we can see the bone through the mesh. Now duplicate the mesh pieces to make the rest of the arm. Press Shift plus D and move them up. Then press Shift R to repeat the duplication. I made 12 total segments. Select the top piece, go into Edit mode, select the top loop, then press Shift S and choose Cursor to Selected. Go back to Object mode, select the armature, and go into Edit mode. Select the tip of the bone, press Shift S, and choose Selection to Cursor to snap the bone to the top. Now press A to select the whole bone, right-click, and choose Subdivide. Set the number of cuts to 11 so that we have 12 bones in total. Back in Object mode, select all the mesh parts first, then select the armature last. Press Ctrl P and choose With Automatic Weights. Now go to Pose mode and try moving a bone. The mesh should follow. To make animation easier, let's add inverse kinematics. Go into Edit mode, select the last bone, press Shift-D to duplicate it, then Alt-P to clear its parent. Switch to pose mode, select the second to last bone, go to the Constraints tab, and add an inverse kinematics constraint. Set the target to the armature and choose the duplicated bone as the target bone. Set the chain length to 12. Now, if you move the IK bone, the whole arm follows. Looks really cool. Let's make the claw next. Go into Object mode, add a cylinder, and scale it along the Z-axis. Now, add a cube. Go into Edit mode, scale it down really small, press F3, and search for Merge by Distance. That leaves us with one vertex. Extrude the vertex to create the claw shape. Add a skin modifier to give it some thickness. In Edit mode, with X-ray on, select the vertex, press N, and go to the Item tab. Change the X and Y radius to adjust the thickness. You can also subdivide the vertex path to smooth it out. Go back to Object mode and click Create Armature in the Skin modifier. That gives you bones for the claw. Go into Pose mode and try moving the bone. It should move the claw. Now, let's duplicate the claw using an Array modifier. Add the Array modifier to the claw. Turn off Relative Offset and turn on Object Offset. Pick an empty or any object as the offset controller. If the modifier acts weird, just press Ctrl-A and apply all transforms, then re-add the modifier. Rotate the offset object on the Z-axis and adjust the values until it looks right. Now go into Pose mode for the claw armature and move it, and all the claws should follow. To connect everything, go into Object mode. First select this one and then this one and press Ctrl-P, Parent to Object. Move it into position at the top of the robotic arm. Now select the robotic claw armature, go to Pose mode, select the bone you want to parent to, then go back to Object mode, select the claw, then select the main armature, press Ctrl-P, and parent it to the specific bone. Now if you move the IK bone, the whole robotic arm and claw move together. Let's set up some rendering. Add a plane under the arm for the ground, switch to render view, turn off world lighting, switch from Eevee to cycles, and if you can, change from CPU to GPU for faster rendering. Add some simple metallic materials, and that's it. You can animate it however you like. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more tutorials.